Hello, welcome to a comic book sales preview. Hopefully, it won't be a very long chat. Welcome, Friday, beautiful sunny day here. It's almost so bright, and I barely cracked the window, and it's like blinding bright out there. So, anyhow, this is a sales preview. Silver Age Avengers. Okay. Morning, Maurice. Hello, Doc. Um, I have sent all of the Avengers that I want to sell that was slap worthy to Comic Link over the past few months. So what's left here are books that are borderline slap worthy or not slap worthy. Okay, some of the books are not super cheap, but at the same time, I figure why not give it a shot here. If nobody buy them, I can always send them to Comic Link and sell them. 20 books. Basically, this is it. This is the bulk of the Avengers that I have left that are not either keepers or have been slapped and auctioned off a while ago. Okay, so first up is issue 29. Okay, this is a preview. I have tentatively graded all of these. So, uh, if anybody want to, well, after I shoot this video, sometime this weekend, I will grade them again and price them. Okay, but I tentatively have grade them. But issue 29, a 7.5. Okay, issue 31, a 6.5. The last time I did a sales video, it's been a while since I sell anything on YouTube, but the last time I did a sales video of my journey into mystery and Thor, a few people bought everything. So I didn't bother have to do a sales video because right after I did the sales preview, I think 3 people contact me, and between the 3 of them, they bought everything. Issue 33, an 8.5. A lot of these books are in the 8.5 range, okay? And a lot of these books, if you look on GPA, they are at 100 to 150 bucks in a slab. So I want to try to sell them raw first. Issue 34, another 8.0. Beautiful book. These are really nice books, okay? An 8.5, issue 37. Okay. Really nice and white right there, okay? Issue 40, another 8.5. Beautiful white-ish Silver Age. Issue 42, another 8.5. Yeah. You notice the trend, right? You know how I buy these for my collection. I chose them wisely. I don't settle for low grade better than no grade. Issue 44, a 7.0. Another really nice white cover that is not tan or yellow. Now, issue 44, I have 2 copies. That was a 7. This one is a nice 8.5. Yeah. Issue 45 is a 6.5. Yeah. Issue 46, beautiful book, a 7.0. Issue 49, it's only a 5.5. This is the lowest grade, I think, of the bunch. Good morning, Vinny Woodlock. Issue 51 is a 7.0. Okay. Issue 60. This is one of Doc Van Schiller favorite book. Issue 60 is a 9.0. Woo! Yeah, look at that. Look at that beauty. Yeah, I like 61 a lot. That's a beautiful book. An 8.5. 8.5. 63. Another 8.5. Yeah. Hello, Robert Austin. Issue 64. Another 8.5. Jeez. You see why? They are almost all slap worthy, okay? Because a lot of 8.5. How often do you see raw 8.5 Silver Age nice books for sales, huh? 65 or 8.5. One of the rare Gene Colan cover for this run. Yeah, I have two copies. They both 8.5. Okay, next to last, issue 75, another 8.5. Last but not least, issue 79. This one is only a 6. It's a beautiful 9-ish, but you know what? I believe the cover is detached at the bottom staple right here. Otherwise, this book would have been like a 9, easy 9. Okay, so that's the flaw. Okay, so that's it. That's 20 Silver Age Avenger books. I will try to price them this weekend if I have time. I'm going to get my hair cut. My hair is getting way long. I'll get my hair cut tomorrow, and then depend on my schedule if I have time. Certainly, I will double check the grade. I grade these a decade ago. Okay, all of them was when I grade this thing 10 years ago. Often when I go back and recheck, some books stay the same. Some book went one level higher. Some book went a little bit lower. But 10 years, I learned a few things here and there, and my standard changed a little bit, improved a little bit. So all the numbers I give you are not the final. Okay, that's close proximity. As far as selling on YouTube, hello Brian Hart and Comic Book Crackhead. I have about 100 books that I want to sell between now and the end of the year. So I got like 100 books left. That's the goal I have for this year, which is I am well within my goal of finish selling sometime next year. Woohoo! Yeah, big task. So far this year, I have sold probably 450 books or so, if not 500. Somewhere between 450 and 500 has been what I sold. Okay, I have been trying to sell 500 at least every year for the past few years, and I am nearing my goal. So if I sell this 100 books between now and Christmas, next year I will have probably, for sure, less than 500 to reach my goal of reducing my collection down to 1,000. Okay, so that's a big task to reduce the collection from 3,000 3 years ago, more than 3,000. It was like 3,500 or whatever, all the way down to 1,000 in the past 3 years, and then I will be able to achieve my goal in 4 years, reduce 3,500 books down to 1,000 in 4 years. Good stuff. Scott said, but you are buying 100 or more a year. That's why I'm selling more than 500 a year, smartass. Um, kidding, Scott. I have auctioned off 150 plus books with Comic Link already. And between now and Christmas, I probably have another 50 with them. So altogether, I think Comic Link will auction off about 200 of my books this year. I sold about 50 between selling on my comic shop and on my own. I probably sell like 50. So altogether, I sold like 250 slabs. And I already sold 200 plus raw books in the first 3 or 4 months of the year. So yeah, it's gonna be roughly 550 to 600 books that is gonna be out the door, which is right in line with what it has been the goal. The goal has always been, at least in the last 3 years, has been buy less, sell more, because I don't want to increase the count. I want to reduce the count, and that's what matters. Let's see. Vinny Whitlock said that he just finished his Silver Age run of Silver Surfer. Congratulations. That's a very nice run to complete because only 18 issues. And for the most part, most of the covers are pretty cool, if not awesome. Vinny said he only have 150 books, but all the books that I love. Hey, it's more about quantity for some people. I rather go with quality. And quality is not about, big book. I'm sure some people in this hobby use the word quality as high value book, right? Got to show off my most 50 most valuable book every year. You're not going to see that kind of video here, okay? I'm not watching any of those videos either. Let me make it very clear about what I think about that in this community. It's not about sharing. For a lot of people, it's all about flexing. Yeah, I mean, it's not that's the thing, I mean, it's this community has a lot of people in all kind of budget range, okay? All kind. You have not so much money, low end collector, high end collector, people that own big stuff that can't afford. There's people that buying expensive things that they can't afford on credit cards. So it's not like they can't afford it either. They're just more foolish with their money. Um, Dr. Van Schiller said, you are way ahead of me. I have been lazy and complacent in the last few years. No excuse. Yeah, I mean it's work. Okay, selling is. I mean, I don't hate selling. If I hate selling, heck no, would I be buying? Okay, heck no, would I be buying? Okay, I don't hate selling, but selling is much more difficult than buying. Okay, a lot of people that love this hobby so much that can't stop themselves from buying and buying and buying and holding on to everything like it's the greatest damn thing in the whole world. And someday they had to sell for whatever reason, and then they learn the hard lesson that selling is a lot of work. And if you don't know how to grade, good luck. Good luck. Okay, good luck. Uh, Crate TV said, "Did I show the books for sales?" Yes, I did sell the book for sales. So if you just popped in, go back and watch the first 6 minutes. It was quick. I have 20. I showed 20 Silver Age, mostly in the 8.5 range. Okay, nice book that I plan to sell. I will double check on the grade and the price this weekend, and hopefully I will shoot a quick sales video this weekend and load the video sometime, probably next weekend or before next weekend, whenever I have time. That's the plan. Because the last time I have a sales preview with my Journey into Mystery and Thor, 3 people contact me shortly the same day after I had the sales preview and bought everything before I even do a video. So if you don't see a sales video sometime next week, that means that somebody step in and say, "Nick, I saw your sales preview. I want to buy this issue, that issue, blah 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 blah. Tell me the price." Done. Deal. Done. Vinny with Lux, I collect what looks good. It doesn't have to be high grade, but high grade is nice. I will buy 3.0 or even 2.0 if it present well. Yeah, presentation, low grade. Heck, I did a few videos showing presentable low grade, presentable mid grade. There's a couple, probably like half a dozen videos on my channel that I did maybe 3 years ago, maybe four. You know, when I talk about a White Fugly book, it's not about low grade. Okay, there's a lot of uh, thin-skinned people in this community. You know, when they hear me talk, they jump right into, "Oh, he's a snob. He only collect high grade and he talk down on people that have low grade and mid grade." Eh, yeah, no, I have no problem buying 2.0, 3.0 if they don't look like garbage. Okay, so if you like garbage because you don't give a damn, go ahead, buy the garbage. Okay, I want to be done in the next few minutes. I don't even want to keep this, between 20 and 30 minutes maximum because it's just a sales preview. I didn't plan to stick around long. Brian Hart asked, "How do you not get attached to certain books?" My question to you is, why are you so attached to anything? It's material. You know what I'm attached to? My family. That's what matters to me. It is just comic books, paper. Okay? If you're on your deathbed and you think about material things, woo, yeah, I bring it right down to earth, my friend. Okay? What matters to me is not material stuff, it's comic book. Holy cow. Attach? They mean nothing to me. Nothing. Let me make it very clear, nothing. If my son in 4 or 5 years say, "Dad, I have a great business idea, but I need to raise X dollar and we don't have enough money." You think I think twice? If I think his idea is a good idea, you think I think twice about not selling every single thing that I have to give to my son the money that he needs to start his business? Heck yes, I would do that. Attach nothing. I have zero attachment to anything that's material. Okay, that's the problem with a lot of people in this hobby. Is they holding on like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna hold on until to the grave." Okay, I tell it like it is. Yes, there is not. I don't sugarcoat I don't fantasize I don't romanticize this hobby like something more. I get people comment about this hobby like, "Oh my god, I hate this, I hate that. I wish people can return to enjoy this hobby, like reading it." And I'm just like, here's the reality. If this hobby is all about reading and enjoying, do you think many titles will exist? Do you think the print run of many Marvel and DC and Image books exists if it was all about reading? I'm being very honest here and clear. Anybody in the chat room think that the people that read and enjoy the books should be thankful for the speculators that buy a lot of books that they don't read in order to support the print run that allow those that enjoy the reading to read, right? Go back and listen to what I just said in the last 15 seconds. It is mind-boggling whenever I read comments from people that hate this hobby for what it has turned into. I hate the speculators. I hate the slabbing. I hate this. I hate that. I wish people just enjoy reading. Well, I hate to break the news to you. If stores are not ordering 5-10 times more in order to get the variant, the print run will be nothing. It'd be the end of print materials. It's just so naive thinking, nostalgia waxing of just like, oh, you read this shit when you were 5 years old. What happened? Did this just turn to a rant? All of a sudden, the sales preview turned into a rant. Sorry, folks. Did not mean to rant. I'm sure I just angered a bunch of nostalgia waxing viewers that just like to wax on the nostalgia as heavy as they could. I love this hobby for what it is. People need to enjoy the reading. Heck, some people in the 70s didn't read. Some people in the 80s didn't read. Oh my God! It's nothing wrong with enjoying the hobby and read. There are plenty of people I know in this community that still go to the store after 30 years, buy the new books and read. Okay? Nothing wrong with that. But the reality is, if a big chunk of the community, as far as people that buy slab, people that buy to invest, people that buy to speculate, if those people are not the one buying a lot of the new book off the rack, the print run will not be enough to support the existence of many of these books. That's facts, period. Okay, so if you enjoy reading it, say thank you. Say thank you to the speculators. Say thank you to the slabbers instead of like, I hate them. They are so stupid. Heck, I wish people stop slabbing modern books that is not worth slabbing. And then there is not enough print run for you to enjoy. Yeah. Then the reality will hit. It's a rant, but sometimes I need to slap some reality into people's faces. It's just like, it's just nonsense. Just stop. It's I am very fair-minded when it comes down to, this hobby. I just don't get people that get all riled up on like, oh, it's just comic books. People speculate on anything and everything for decades, if not centuries. So however you enjoy the hobby, keep enjoying it. Don't go off on other people that do their thing and then think somehow they are ruining your joy. That's just like if you watch a movie, right? And you like the movie, and somebody else hate the movie. I don't get the people that get mad when somebody somebody hate a movie that they enjoy, as if the person that hate the movie that they enjoy ruin their experience with the movie. No, if you love a movie and somebody else don't like the movie, doesn't matter. They have their own opinion. They are entitled to their own opinion. It's just nonsense of people cannot tolerate anybody with different ways of living or anything. Really, it's come down to the hypocrites, the same people that can't stand people that enjoy the hobby their way, are the same people that can go on a rant on politics, on how they want freedom of choice, freedom of speech. They have the right to do things their way, anti-masking, anti-vaccine. But when it comes down to comic book, how dare you do things different than me? Utter bollocks, okay? Utter bollocks. Anyhow, enough of the rant. 10:30 is here. Time for me to go feed the chicken, enjoy my Friday, and watch some new Netflix series if there is a good one. Bye-bye. If you haven't seen the preview, go back and watch the first 6 minutes and skip the 20 minutes of ranting. Bye-bye.